welcome back to Cold Waters. I'm setting myself up for a challenge today. We are going to intercept a extended wolf pack of Soviet nuclear submarines. One is a boomer, the other 6 are any one of these 6 submarines. It's April Fool's Day, like I say. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're gonna let rip. We're gonna do this in a Los Angeles class. I've got the best chance of avoiding the bad guys, although depending on how things go, there might be some outtakes where, yeah, I don't evade the bad guys. Right, USS Indianapolis, SSN 697. Let's go ahead and make it so. I'm going to try not to talk over the crew, so you're going to hear me sound frustrated when they will not shut up, but see how this pans out. If you think I'm going to die before I sink anything, put something in the comments below, because yeah, that might happen.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 204, designated Sierra 1.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So that's another.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
What I'm going to do is, our depth is file not found 404. So I've tried to be super aggressive in this. I've tried to basically fire at the bad guys really early, and that hasn't tended to work out for me. I've tried to sneak up on them, and that hasn't worked out for me
300 feet, dive I.
either.
Make depth 250 feet, dive I. Make depth 300 feet, dive I.
Okay. Sierra 2 is also a November.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Lucky so far.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 242, designated Sierra 4.
Okay, no, we're actually picking them all up now.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 226, designated Sierra 5. Con sonar, new contact bearing 222, designated Sierra 6.
That's 6 targets. So we know that there's at least 7, because there might be somewhere out there a surface contact or 2. I think that's a Victor 1.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
So we got. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm going to use the F2 view just to see if it's surface or submerged. It's submerged, so I reckon that's a Victor 2.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is cavitating.
No, it's not. It's a Sierra.
Con sonar, Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar, Sierra 6 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, so we don't know where the boomer is, and yeah. So let's see who can sort of swing through, see who has a chance of hearing me. The Sierra has got the best chance right now. Okay. Yeah, so let's go with the Sierra. It really should be my primary target. I'm going to point my nose right at this guy.
Come right to 228, helm I.
So I'm going to lose my coverage of the... that's bad. That's really bad.
Come left to 105, helm I.
I gotta go ahead and get aggressive now. Oh wait. And they detect me if they ping me. Two of them can. This is kind of tense. Oh, oh, hello. That's bad. Right, well, I'm going to go ahead and fire because I've got nothing to lose right now. The game is afoot. You think? Oh boy. Right, let's go ahead and try. Oh,
Con, fire
never
control,
mind.
we've lost the wire.
Those are mine.
Con, knuckle formed.
Let's get a
Con,
moss
sonar,
loaded.
torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing, 2,
Yep.
6, 1. Con,
Uh-huh.
con, sonar.
Con, knuckle formed.
This is bad news. Well, I'm no stranger to bad news on
Con,
this.
fire control. Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 5, bearing, 2.
Con, knuckle formed.
I'm no stranger to bad news in the channel because I'm used to this. But yeah,
Con, knuckle formed.
it got exciting all of a sudden, like it wasn't before, you know. Right, so I'm gonna try and knuckle these
Con,
bad guys
sonar,
away.
regained contact on.
Come on,
Sierra,
another knuckle.
7.
Con, knuckle formed.
I'm on. Take the. Okay, thank you. Let's
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 4, bearing, 2,
head further
5,
south.
1.
So I can't really concentrate on
Con,
what the.
sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 5, bearing, 2, 4, 1.
Con, knuckle formed.
Can't concentrate on what the bad guys are doing right now because I've got to keep these torpedoes away from me. But I'm actually insulted. There's only 2 following me.
Room, tube 2 ready.
What's up with that, guys?
Making turns for 3 knots.
Con, knuckle formed.
They not think I'm that big a threat? I mean, I guess
Con,
not.
sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 2, bearing, 2, 1.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
So a big advantage of the Los Angeles class versus the Skipjack is, well, 3 knots. Not that big an advantage, but I'm a lot quieter. Oh, Sierra 7. Now, please tell me that Sierra 7 is my primary target, because
Con, knuckle formed.
these torpedoes are going to be persistent. Now, I don't know that I can figure out what this is, whilst simultaneously avoiding. I don't think it's a...
Con, knuckle formed.
Sadly, don't think it's a Typhoon. Okay. What is it then?
Con, torpedo room 2.
Oh, it might be a Typhoon.
Con,
Let's call it
sonar,
one.
Sierra, 7 is classified as submerged submarine.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay. Oh. That's my primary target, then. Or at least I'm going to pretend that that's my primary
Con,
target.
sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 6, bearing, 2, 3, 5.
On that view. Watch my imminent destruction appearing from behind. So I'd love to get a moss off,
Knuckle formed.
but I don't want to slow down right now. And I'm keeping my depth at 300 feet because if I do drop a noisemaker, it gives me a little bit longer
Con,
with it in the
sonar,
water.
lost contact. Sierra, 4, last bearing, 2, 5, 9. Contact faded.
Not taking anything out yet.
Con, knuckle formed.
Little disappointed with that, but okay. This Sierra 5 is coming right at me. Everything else seems to be has decided they actually got a cup of tea somewhere else,
Con,
and
knuckle formed.
they're for the off. Now these
Con, torpedo room tube 4 ready.
air-launched torpedoes have a lesser range compared with
Con, knuckle formed.
the heavy torpedoes that submarines carry. And that's very useful because we're going to need to get these guys off my tail, I think. I'm about to use a noisemaker.
Con, knuckle formed.
I'm getting really close to this Sierra, which I'm not entirely
Con,
happy
sonar,
about.
lost contact. Sierra, 5.
Oh,
last
look at
bearing,
that.
2, 6, 0. Contact is in the baffle.
Okay, 1 down,
Con,
6 to
sonar,
go.
lost contact. Sierra, 7. Last bearing, 2, 5, 4. Contact faded.
Con, knuckle formed.
So this torpedo that's currently just about to my west is a threat if it goes live. But if it doesn't go live, nothing else. It's gonna have a. It just went live. Great.
Con, knuckle formed.
How did I manage to turn my active sonar on? That's disappointing. See it. Should surely see it.
Con, torpedo room tube 3 ready.
Oh wait. Is it?
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, it's dropping its depth. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. But okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
So I'm dropping a knuckle, and the hope is that it'll persuade this torpedo here. Yeah, it's not really a target there. It's still circling, okay. And it's what, 1,500 yards away?
Con,
So
knuckle formed.
is that a set 65 then? From the November? And if that's the case, I need to give him
Con, knuckle formed.
the book, The Meaning of Life. Because, no, you do not fire upon me. You November, yeah, okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
That's one of the airborne torpedoes dispatched with, or at least taken care of. I think what I'm going to do is, if I can disengage, I'm going to end up heading south.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6.
This thing is going to circle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Does sound like there's something big and heavy over me. Hey, okay. Keep it going in this. Maybe 2,000 yards away. I mean, surely it's going to be okay. It's not going to detect me right now. Okay,
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
let's go ultra quiet.
No longer cavitating.
Right, see if I can detect
Con
my
sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6.
torpedoes. I'm gonna just have to go ahead and become more aggressive here because it's just not working out for me really.
Shoot 2-1.
On there.
Con sonar regain.
It's got a 15 knots. Oh,
knots. Maneuvering eye.
that's a little disappointing.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 277.
Lost the wire. Okay. Yeah, these might be my torpedoes. I don't know, it kind of looks like... Oh no, did they sink a surface vessel? What are they going for?
Steady course.
Oh, they're going for the Sierra. It's a shame. Okay, well... that didn't really work out as I hoped. This torpedo here seems to be tracking something, so that's good. He's threatening something. I don't think it's that November, so it might be the Typhoon. It has to be the Typhoon, or maybe the Victor.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing
Yeah.
260.
There's definitely something there, and I think that also fired at me. Let's get down to 400 and something feet and run at 20 knots. I really want to clear
Depth 400 feet. Dive I.
the area.
Torpedo room. Tube 1 ready.
And I can still fire at 20 knots. I can also drop a Moss. Go ahead and fire something at this November.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
I think I want to try and deal with some of the lesser threats, but evidently there's not a lesser threat really. It's a Victor 2, okay. It's not the Boomer. A little disappointed in that, but okay.
Con sonar, Sierra 6 is classified as submerged.
Passing 400 feet.
I can get my speed up
Con
to
sonar, noisemaker, bearing 264.
I could get my speed up to 20 knots, but I want to guide this torpedo in if I have the chance. And this one's also sniffing around something, so maybe the Typhoon is... I don't expect the Typhoon to have pegged it west as quickly as it can. We've done well to survive so far, I think. I did have it a little easier than some other attempts at this scenario. But I did have it a little easier, but...
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing
Is it about to get it? I must be really close to this Victor. Yeah, and this November's decided it wants something else. So I'm going to run this torpedo active right now. I'm going to just lock it down like that. Let it run. It's going to run quicker when it's active, and that's good. It takes care of the threat. these two Mark 48s are seemingly going between the Sierra and the Victor. Okay.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
It's a shame. We lost the wire.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6.
Okay.
Last bearing 273.
2 down.
Contact breaking up.
Which is good. And, right. I think what I want to do is, I really want to chase this Typhoon, but I also don't particularly
Con
want...
sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 255. Contact faded.
to get too close to this torpedo. Because I've lost the wire, I can't control it. These have a pretty short range. I think I can go ahead and head pretty much...
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4 bearing. Come right to 271 helm I.
almost directly west, and let's drop to ultra. Well, let's drop to 5 knots, and we'll let this torpedo continue reloading here.
5
And-
knots. Maneuvering
Oh,
on.
okay, yeah, I need to actually head north.
Come right to.
Get back to 15 knots.
15 knots.
Oh yeah,
Maneuvering on.
and there may be more as well coming this way.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
What's the Victor 1's equipment? I think it's 65, set 65 Ms. But I could do with checking. Set 65s, so 1,000 yards, give or take, which is I'm okay to be running. Okay, to be running silent
Come
and due
left
west.
to 27.
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
Let's go ahead and ultra silent that, ultra quiet that. Let's see what we can hear. Ooh, well, I survived so far, and I'm actually very happy about that. Let's get my depth up a little,
Passing 400 feet.
just a little though. So. So now, as we quieten down, it does make a difference. Yeah, this thing is tracking the deceased Sierra, and I get it. It's a big threat, but it's not that big a threat. It's a deed threat. Right. I'm going to accelerate time now. Let's see how that pans out. Okay, those two
Con,
torpedoes
helm,
went
steady course.
on. It looks like we got the Victor again, so it's proper dead. This torpedo is hopefully going to tackle the Sierra 2, the November class. That Victor 1 is making a run for it, but why?
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 232.
It doesn't really matter why. Let's go ahead and get a torpedo out towards this Victor 1. I'm going to launch it south, and then we're going to attack. No, I'm not. I'm going to launch it in the appropriate vector.
Come left to 242 helm I.
What happened? Did it not launch?
Con, fire control, we've
Lost
lost
the wire again. Come on. Why would I lose the wire? That's disappointing. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste it, and I fired it to be threatening towards the Victor 1, because yeah. Okay. Well, dang, that's a shame. I think I changed my course. Oh, I know why I lost it. I
Come
was
right to 270 helm I.
left full rudder, and torpedoes don't always like when you turn and fire, so that's why. That's a schoolboy error. Well, hopefully the Sierra 2 is taken care of. Sierra 3 maybe. Mark 48 is a very capable weapon, but this Victor 1 only has to... dang it. I just spotted that.
Come left to 177 helm. Con sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the
It's a
water.
shame.
Bearing
Okay.
287.
Well, there's no point in
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
trying to get too clever
Con
with this
sonar,
torpedo
lost
tracking
contact.
me,
Sierra
because
7, last bearing 272. Contact faded.
I've got nothing, no
Con
wire.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 235.
Okay, I'm going to try and noisemaker this thing and then turn towards it. I don't know what...
Knuckle formed.
I'm guessing this is an air-launched torpedo, but I don't actually know what this is. I guess I can take a look. Maybe. Okay, here, what is this? It's a little one here, so it's an endless. Probably, what is it? You set 1 or something?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3.
Con, knuckle formed.
I'm a little too close. I don't know that this is really going to
Con
work.
sonar regained contact on Sierra
But
3. Bearing 249.
Con, knuckle formed.
Have a knuckle, see if that throws you off. It didn't, but it was worth a try. Looks like, for whatever reason, my knuckle didn't do much either.
Passing 400 feet.
Try another knuckle. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to resort to a noisemaker. I don't, rather not. Okay, it's worked. Great. Okay. I was hoping to avoid that kind of threat, but
Con
never mind.
maneuvering. Making turns
Alright,
for
Sierra 2's
3,
taken care of,
9.
which is good. I think the Typhoon is still pinging me, so I want to basically head in that direction.
Con, knuckle formed.
And it's going to take 2 or 3 torpedoes to sink, so I got to get kind of, I got to be able to detect it for one. But I think its top speed is 26 knots, and I'm able to do 33. So that means I can catch it eventually.
Con, knuckle formed.
It's easier if I've dealt with all of its escorts first. This torpedo is not too big an issue. Something just blew up behind me, but I think it was another torpedo.
Con, knuckle formed.
It was. Okay. Gonna turn away. Yep, it's turning away. That's good. That's what we want it to do.
Con, knuckle formed.
Have another knuckle. I think the plan here is we're going to let the torpedo essentially just run out of fuel, and hopefully it won't take too long, because
Con,
got
knuckle
an
formed.
ocean full of bad guys to deal with, and not as many torpedoes as I would really prefer. Right now I've got 3 in the tubes and 6. I've got 9 torpedoes, and it may take 3 of those just to sink the Typhoon. And then we've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 3 others. So I've only got 3 torpedoes spare.
Con, knuckle formed.
Don't like that. That's I would prefer more. Do I want to hunt down this Victor 1? No, I think this Victor 1 is going to take care of, is going to present a target to me, a better target to me
Con,
at some other
knuckle
point.
formed.
I might be wrong, but he's going to lumber around it. When I go silent, he's not going to know where I am, I don't think. And that's really what I want.
Con, knuckle formed.
Don't like that this torpedo is forcing me towards his I guess cousin torpedoes. To my oh, that's disappointing. I'm gonna avoid that thing. Okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
Well, it's no big deal to avoid it, but what fired it? Guess this Victor 2. And I'm about to get pinched, I think.
Con, knuckle formed.
By pinched, I mean I got a. He's trying to avoid something, but I've got a submarine to my south that can fire upon me,
Con, knuckle formed.
and a submarine to my northwest north that can also fire upon me. And out there to the west is a boomer
Con
that,
sonar, noisemaker, bearing 218.
at the end of the day, is also listening to everything going on here. I gotta track north to avoid this bad guy. Let's throw you a knuckle.
Con sonar lost.
Con, knuckle formed.
It didn't work. Okay.
Con
Knuckle formed.
It's getting a little close.
sonar lost contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar no longer cavitating. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 216.
Right, we went with ultra quiet, and we're gonna kind of creep west a little bit here.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3 bearing 215. Con sonar. Con helm steady course.
I would put the enemy submarine was at some point here, which is cool, but he's
Come left to
blocked the way.
0 helm I.
And please tell me that this torpedo is still tracking. And there's so many dead
Con
submarines.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 4 bearing 287.
I think this Victor 2 strayed too close to its own torpedo, and I think it's about to eat one in the face. So what torpedoes does this have? Is it 65 Ms? Yes, it is. Okay. So we know it was about 1,500 yards from this location here, which puts it originally about here, give or take, or inside that circle. So it's pretty close, but he's been a bit of a minesweeper for me. He's cleared the way. His other set 65M is also tracking towards the Victor 1 down here. Now he's got to get a little closer. He's got to get to about here, but my last estimate puts his location as here, and he's coming towards me. Can he detect me? Not right now. So
Con helm steady course.
that's good. He is moving at 32 knots, so he can't hit much, but he's a big target for this torpedo coming towards him. I don't know his exact location right now, and that's okay. I could. Yeah, he's just slowed down.
Come left to
Let me try and
208 helm
face him. See if
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra
okay,
3.
that didn't work. But they're not wire guided, so I can run
Make
at
turns for 15 knots.
15, 20
Maneuvering
knots, not cavitate and
on. Come
avoid
right
it.
to
So,
295
Let's
helm
go
I.
ahead and take evasive action right now and see if we.
Maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Looks like he anticipates me to be here, but I don't think he was thinking I would be traveling so quick. I might end up running to flank. I don't think I need to worry about him as a threat. I think he's going to be taken care of by this torpedo here. But and I want to send a torpedo this way as well.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
I want to do that. Let's introduce this Victor 2
Con
to.
sonar launch transient from
Con, dive at 450 feet,
No.
dive I.
Exactly where you were, but I do know that you've got a friend coming towards you. Say hello to my friend. Where's this torpedo? Okay, it was anticipating me. I gotta turn away, I think. I'm loath to do this, but I think I want to turn in the opposite direction right now.
come right to 105.
I'm gonna get my speed to 20
Make
knots.
turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering
I think
high.
I need to use a bit more.
Con
Oh,
maneuvering, making
dang
turns
it!
for
You
2
sandwiched me.
0 knots.
Cunning bastard. Alright, well, I've got
Shoot 2-4.
to go ahead and get a
Aye,
moss
sir.
off. That was not good. Very predictable. They sandwich you, one coming towards you, one coming behind you. Very useful use of
Come right to
weaponry there.
093 helm I.
Well done, comrades. You made my life very difficult, and that's the idea. Alright, so this
Con
thing
sonar
here
regained contact on Sierra 3 bearing
is tracking the moss.
196.
Con, fire control, we've lost the watch.
Con,
that's
sonar, lost
disappointing.
contact. Sierra, 4, last bearing, 283. Contact is in the baffles. Con, helm, steady course.
Disappointing that happened. I don't know what the homing range is of this torpedo here, but he's about 1,000 yards away. He will be maybe a little bit further. Do I go to ultra silent and try and avoid him, or do I just keep going? I don't know the quality of this torpedo.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 1, bearing,
Right,
2,
I'm gonna
4,
Gonna
0.
try it.
Back
Ultra
emergency.
silent.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
See if this works.
Con,
Smallest
sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 2.
smallest aspect to it.
Make
This
turn
might
for
just
0 knots.
work.
Maneuvering eye.
Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Con, sonar, torpedo
No,
in the
didn't
water.
work.
Torpedo
Okay.
in the water.
So
Bearing, 2,
I was
7,
making
0.
enough noise for it to detect me. That's man, sucks. And now I'm cavitating. So
Con, sonar, lost contact.
I got me a
Sierra,
problem.
7, last bearing, 2, 6, 3.
Right.
Contact is in the baffles.
reduce my
Con,
depth.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra.
Passing 400 feet.
I want to reduce my depth a little bit so my noisemaker's got a bit more water.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 3, last bearing, 1, 9, 4. Contact is in the baffles.
I have a noisemaker. I'm going to
Con,
crank it.
formed.
Crank it west. He's going to detect me, but I want to try and offload. He's an agile little bugger, isn't he? Okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yeah, I'm not very optimistic that this is really going to work. Can you tell in my voice? I think I'm done for now.
Con, knuckle formed.
Might be able to escape it, but I don't think. I think I've been caught with my pants down, so to speak. And by pants, I mean my British
Passing
pants.
400 feet.
So basically my
Con,
underpants.
torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Con,
My
knuckle
boxers
formed.
are at my ankles. Okay, get away, get away, get away, get away. Go, go, go. So far I managed to make it work, but man.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 3,
Thought it
bearing,
detected
1,
something then.
9.
Con, knuckle formed.
I got plenty of noise around
Con,
me.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 3, last bearing, 1, 9. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Passing 400 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Okay. I got plenty of noise around me. All of these sunken submarines are producing lots of noise, and they will confuse a torpedo. But look at this. I can't get
Sonar, regained contact
too close to
on.
this
Sierra,
guy,
3, bearing,
this
1,
torpedo,
9,
because
4.
I'm again being boxed in. Ivan, you're very clever. I'll drop a noisemaker and continue my turn. I want to head towards the X Sierra 5, which actually I've just got past. So
Con, knuckle formed.
I can line this up. Oh, that's interesting. That's less interesting. Look at that. Dang it.
Con, knuckle formed.
This is gonna work. Yeah, I think. Okay, it's worked so far. It's avoiding me.
Con, knuckle formed.
Just need to throw it off for not too much longer, and hopefully
Con, knuckle formed.
get it to go for one of these wrecks. I might have to just descend a little bit though. If I do have to descend a little bit.
Passing
Nope.
300 feet.
Not too aggressively, and ask me why I know.
Con, knuckle formed.
Just a submarine to the seabed. I completely did crash a submarine into the seabed. It was very embarrassing.
Con, knuckle formed.
We've got 2 juicy submerged contacts. You know you want to go for them. I'm going to
Passing
just
400 feet.
squeeze the... It. This is really not good.
Con, knuckle formed.
Do not want to be descending as quickly as this. So close. Okay, is it going for it? Yes! It worked. Ah, and that's how you avoid a torpedo using a wreck. Now this Victor 1 is still kicking around.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I can run ultra
Con
quiet.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
Con, knuckle formed.
That was just for the camera. We'll see whether we can actually do anything with that footage later on, but right now I need to know where this Victor 1 is, because I've got a torpedo with his name on it. And there's a November out there somewhere as well. So, surely I should detect it pretty soon. He's 10,000 yards away, but he's within range of my weapon. There he is. I would not put it past this guy to, oh, he doesn't know where I am. Yeah, when he slows down, he will, though. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to... Oh, he's firing another torpedo. Oh, he's firing at the Moss. Yeah, I gotta not be within range
Con
of...
sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 225.
I don't want to be in range of this torpedo when it misses the Moss. I think I'm just gonna just hang out here at this nice, quiet depth and speed. See if we can get a bearing on the Typhoon, which I've got its sonar. Oh, that's the... yeah. I think... I mean, I can threat... Oh, wow, look at that. You took something to the side, but it didn't kill you, so I bet you it wasn't a Mark 48, but it was something else. Your active torpedo's running, sir. You just deafened me. Thanks for that. That is a big asshole. I think he's sinking as well. Oh, he's struggling to maintain his depth. He's quite a big nose up. I don't need to waste a torpedo on this guy. I think he's done for. He's out of the fight. No, he might not be, actually. Thinking about it, he's probably still got live ammunition. Yeah, he's getting perilously close to hitting the seabed. We may be about to witness not yet, but I don't think he's in a very good way. He's really not in a good way. Alright, well, I'm not going to follow this guy around forever, as I've got a Typhoon to catch somewhere. Well, I'm not getting any more confirmation of where anything else is, but this Victor 1 is perilously close to being an ex-Victor 1. So, yeah, I'm going to accelerate time. In fact, even... Oh, he's turning away. But still doing 32 knots. If he thinks the Moss is the target. He's flopping around like a fish. I think maybe I should put him out of his misery. He's definitely some sort of threat. He's no idea where I am, but he could detect me potentially. So let's go ahead and just put him out of his misery, I think. I mean, you'd think he would get himself to the surface if he can and let his crew out, but...
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Really? I'm not having much luck with my torpedoes. It's a whole bunch that have just, like, not worked for me. Well, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate time. In fact, even better, I'm actually going to pause the game, and I'll be back, because you never know what's going to happen next. I'll be back when something interesting happens. Welcome back. And, yeah, so taking a bit of time to just sit there for...
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's put it back in ultra quiet mode. Taking a bit of time to sit there, just gently bobbing along at 5 knots has been very productive. So, first things first, took care of that Victor, Sierra 3, the Victor 1. He ended up resting on the seabed, so the torpedo I was firing towards him picked him up, and that was it. I hope his crew got out.
Steady course.
They had plenty of time to escape. Now, we've also picked up the Typhoon. It's right here. Now, he is going to be running away. He's bearing 255 now. I'm going to go ahead and
Turns for 15 knots.
turn it up to
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Come left to
15 knots.
5. Helm aye.
And I want to take care of, well, first things first.
Helm. Steady course.
Wow. The November was actually lurking pretty close to the Victor 1. I don't know if they were trying to offer assistance. I don't think so. He figured out what I was doing, or at least I was transiting west, potentially heading after his buddy, and decided, you know, I actually want to go and maybe throw me off the scent. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but either way, he got spooked, and you're about to see the result of what happens when you get spooked. I wonder, can I try it like this? Who's to say this is going to work or not? So yeah, I'm now heading after the Typhoon. I'm doing 15 knots right now because I want to keep the wire guided to this torpedo. Not so much I need it to hit the November. I really need it in case it misses the first time, turns around and decides, oh, there's a nice big target, which is me, and I get sunk by my own weapon. It's happened before. It's not fun. Also, in the break, I grabbed myself a coffee because you can never have enough coffee. Well, that may not entirely be true, but it works for me. Well, not much to say at this point. We're going to go ahead and watch the torpedo come in and tackle this this guy. So, yeah, let's see what happens. I wonder what's going to happen here.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 2, 5, 6. Contact breaking up. Make turns for 3. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Beautiful.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 7, last bearing 2, 5, 4. Contact faded.
Not really a surprise, but we took care of the November
Come left
class.
to
And
2,
that
5,
means
1.
we've
Helm
taken
aye.
care... I was talking over the crew. That means we have
Con,
taken
helm, steady course.
care of everything around us, and I am happy for that. So now we can go ahead and track down and hunt down this Typhoon. I have got
Passing 500 feet.
6 torpedoes. I'm probably going to need 3. So I'm going to go ahead and yet again I'm going to pause and let's pause the recording of the video, I should say, and let's see what happens. So I'll be back. Well, now this is interesting. So I was hunkering along at 33 knots, and it's the sonar bearing changed slightly. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here then? And yeah, I adjusted my course and nearly ran aground again because the ocean bed decided it would raise a little bit. And what have we here? We have found the Typhoon has slowed right down. It's stopped pinging as well. And wow, it can hear me. Good grief, it can hear me incredibly well. Wow. Okay, that's kind of surprising, actually. It knows exactly where I am, but I imagine it knows exactly where I am. So, okay, this might get a little interesting. If it knows where I am, Typhoon is not defenseless. Yeah, so look at that. It's got SSN-16s. I think those are the standoff air-launched torpedoes. Yeah. And it's got the USET 80s. So, challenge here then. He is pretty much right. Oh, he's actually at the surface. Did he take a damage? Did he take a hit? No. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fire pretty much 3 torpedoes right at him. I don't have the patience to mess around with this guy anymore. You know what? Let's get my... Is he still at the surface? Yeah, kind of. I'm 2,000 yards. I'm a little close to be messing around like this. And he knows where I am. He's pinging me actively. He's about to launch. Why am I not firing? Because I don't really want to have one miss and come back and bite me in the...
Passing 300 feet.
So that would be very bad. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you 3.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Go ahead
Helm
and
right
crank it
2,
north.
3, 5, 4. Helm aye.
Really? I lost a wire already?
Passing 200 feet.
Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I'm kind of
Con,
disappointed,
fire control,
but
weapon
alright.
acquired.
Right, I'm gonna, yeah,
Helm right 2, 3, 3, 0. Helm aye.
I'm on my way. I think we're gonna
Making
crank,
turns for 1,
zip up
0,
to 10 knots.
Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 1.
I mean, why is he
0,
not firing
9.
upon me? And why is this torpedo not... That's the one... Okay, please get the guy. Come on. Help me out here. Give me a solid. Don't mess around and not hit the thing. Please?
Passing 200 feet.
That's 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits the charm.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 2, 3, 4.
Dang it. 3 hits the charm. That's not good.
Con, helm, steady course.
Don't you dare come back and hunt me. Okay, thank you. This is not a good place to be in.
Passing 300 feet.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Quiet this just in case. Okay, he's just emergency surfaced the ship. This is very bad news.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water.
That's what I
Torpedo
wanted to
in the water.
avoid.
Bearing
Great.
2, 2, 5.
I suppose at least we can top. At least we can harpoon the guy. Seriously? I have the worst luck.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Yeah, that's just bloody brilliant, that is. Way to go.
Make to con sonar. We are cavitating.
This would really suck if this guy ended up... If this my own torpedo ended up attacking and killing me. I would be very disappointed if that happens. Okay, I can make this one live.
Con, fire control, weapon
Great.
acquired.
Cut the wire. Reload the tube. I have no more... Okay, I've got no more torpedoes. I've just got 2 left and some harpoons. Okay, he's a harpoon target. If I can kill him with a harpoon, that would be an amazing end to this pretty epic battle, but good grief, what luck. Right, come on,
Passing
torpedo.
400 feet.
Circle round and kill it. Please do me a solid. Let's take care of this guy.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Come on, how hard can it be?
Con, sonar lost
Sake of it.
contact. Sierra 7, last
Good night,
bearing,
Ivan.
220. Contact breaking up.
And I have just had a horrible thought. If this torpedo misses, which it might, it's going to circle back. It's going to miss. And guess what it's going to run into?
Con, knuckle formed.
Yep. Me. And I don't like the sound of that because these guys are hard to avoid. And it's going to detect me before it detects the Typhoon. My moss might help, but I am potentially in a very bad way, depending which way around this thing turns.
Making turns for 3 knots.
Well, either way, I'm for the off. I do not need to be around this thing when it
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
blows up. Okay, which way around did it? Are you kidding me? Come on. I mean, I guess I could just close the video here, right? Because technically I've vanquished all foes. But no, I'm being chased by my own flaming torpedo, alright? Well, I'm gonna have to dodge this one as well.
Con, knuckle formed.
It's just disappointing. Should I have known better? Yeah, probably. I think I want to head towards this sunk boat up here.
Con, knuckle formed.
See if I can drive the torpedo into another one of these wrecks. And there are plenty of them around, but good grief, it's
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
I mean, like, I kind of want to say I couldn't make it up, but it's like, really, you gonna attack me now? Is there nothing else that nothing else in your schedule, in your calendar? You couldn't like find something else to do, like not attack me? Is that too much to ask?
Con, knuckle formed.
I guess it is, but okay. Knuckling it away is going to help. And I got to head right at the at this boat, the sunken November class, I think. Yeah. And then kind of do the same thing, and at least I've got plenty of other things I can aim for, but come on.
Con, knuckle formed.
You know, it's just comedy effects. It's priceless. Yeah, this is funny. It's just like, wow. Also, I've lost my mini-map.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
That's interesting. I wonder where it went. Well, either way.
Con, knuckle formed.
So that's what I want to do, is when I get a little closer to it, is just basically try and knuckle it so that it acquires the November rather than me. Now I can drop my depth to 550 feet, give or take.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, she needed.
Con, knuckle formed.
Finally.
Rig ship for
Finally. Oh, okay. And that is how you defeat a squadron of submarines and then almost lose your boat to your own torpedo. I'm probably going to accelerate time the last 3 hours avoiding my torpedo. Slight drama effect there. But that thing had me going, what, 12,000 yards in a straight line from where I was, so, I mean, of course it was fresh. I just fired it. It missed the target and came back and went right at me. Hope that you enjoyed today's video. This might be one of my longer cold water ones, but it was a lot of fun. I have tried this particular scenario a lot of times, and this has been the most successful, which is good. Now, we nearly didn't do it because we have 2 Mark 48s left, a bunch of harpoons that were never any use anyway, and nothing else. So I've used both Morses, and I have no cruise missiles. Well, hope that you enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun, like I say, to make this happen. A lot of practice. I'm really glad that I got to experience this with a live audience. So it's not live, it's recorded, but I know what I mean. Hope that you enjoyed it, like I say. Subscribe for more adventures, and I'll see you in the next one.
Passing 100 feet.
That's right, passing 100 feet. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.